Over 60 million copies sold. Carnegie changed my life. Warren Buffett. This is one of the best personal development books, one of the greatest personal development books of all time. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book was released in October 1936. It's still one of the highest selling books of all time, and it's a book that most people I talk to about books bring up straight away when we talk about self-development. And today I want to share with you the 3 top takeaways that I take away from that book, because there were so many lessons that I learned. This was the first personal development book that I read, and trust me, it changed my whole perspective on things. So let's get into this. Okay, the first takeaway that I have from the book is this. So say you want someone to join you. Say you're doing a football match with your friends. One of your friends who does like football is like, I can't be bothered to go, I can't be bothered to go. And you're just begging them, please come, please come. Oh, but you're like, oh, you're moist, you're not coming. That's not how you do it. And this book taught me this is how you do it. So say you just get there. Make sure you're on your Instagram, social media, or even if they're there, even if they're with you, but they don't want to play, show them how much fun you're having. Show them people want to have fun. Show them how much fun you're having. That's how you can persuade someone to join you while doing something. Show that you're enjoying yourself and the results are amazing doing it. Do something and show them that they should be involved without indirectly telling them, without directly telling them. That's a big thing, a game-changing concept that book taught me. The second takeaway that I'm going to tell you is this, and I'll tell you a little story for it. So while I was younger, there's a lot of people that wanted to argue with me. A lot of people. And what did I do? I kept going on and on and on. I kept going on and on. I wanted to make sure I won the argument. And recently, even before I read the book, I stopped doing that. Because I was just like, I can't be bothered to argue with people. If that's your opinion, okay. If so people keep going, I'm just like, okay. This book says the exact same thing, because one of the chapters says you cannot win an argument, and you can't because people are just going to keep the same opinions in an argument. You're going to be heated. When you're heated, when you're angry, you're not going to think, oh, maybe the person that I'm angry with is saying the truth. You're going to say, even if you agree with it, you're going to be like, I'm not going to admit it. That's just the way that human beings function. And these days, when I see people arguing about stuff, I just cringe, because I'm like, you're just making yourself more upset by arguing with people. There's no point. If you have an argument with someone, or you can see stuff's getting tense, just say, let's just forget about this and move forward. Let's just agree to disagree. Just forget about it. It's not a big deal. You're not going to go home that day and think to yourself, yes, I won the argument, I'm so happy. You're not going to think that. You're going to forget about it soon. Just think to yourself, if it's going to matter in 5 years, care. If it's not, don't even bother. Before I get into the third one, I just want to clarify that I'm not saying that any of these are more important than the amazing other things that are in that book. These are just the 3 ones that when I glimpsed over the notes that I've made over the books, caught my eyes the most. And the third one is this: to motivate people to do something, throw down a challenge. You want to see people are saying, oh, I can't be bothered. Okay, bang. I challenge you to do this, and if you do this, here's the reward. Reward them as well. Throw down a challenge and make sure there's an accolade and award at the end of it, because that's what's going to entice people into doing things. I remember when I was in year 8, and the mentor that I had at the end of year 8 that I met, he said to me, okay, if you need to improve in school, you're not doing well in school behavior wise, don't think about grades, just think about behavior. That's where we're going to start. Okay, what would you like? And from year 7 and 8, I was always looking on Amazon at PS4s, saying, okay, that's how much it's going to cost. These are the 4 games I would like. And he said, what do you like, Jonas? And I said to him, I'd like a PS4. And at the time, remember, when you're 7 and 8, you think that's a ton of money, you think that's a boatload of cash. So then he said to me, okay, we can get that. And I was like, what? Do you mean we can get that? And he was like, if you do what we agreed, if you improve your behaviour, then I'll give you a PS4. So then, it was a year after. So when our last mentoring session together, which was a year after that, I remember him coming to my house and knocking on the door. I remember opening the door and he's like, Mr. Andrew-Phillip, looking at me dead in the eyes with a PS4 in his right hand. And I was like, no way, this guy actually did it. I actually have a PS4. I was so happy. That's one of the days that I can think to myself, it was an amazing day for me. Amazing day. And he told me, every time you look at that PS4, I want you to think to yourself, I achieved something. I made a great change. he threw down the challenge. I challenge you to improve your grades at school, and he said, if you do that, I'll get you a PS4. And he kept his promise. Make sure you keep your promises too when you throw down challenges and accolades, because that's what's gonna build trust inside people. That's your integrity. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found that this video very good for you. I hope you thought it was quite insightful, and I hope this has empowered you to go read that book, because trust me, this book is an amazing book. If you really want to be someone that's successful in your life, you need to read that book. Make sure you read it. And the question I have for you in the comments for you to debate is, why do you think I chose those 3 in particular? Why do you think I chose those 3 takeovers in particular? What was so powerful and insightful about those takeaways which you thought was the reason I chose to share them in this video? Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have an amazing day, and please like, subscribe, share this with friends, and I'll see you next Saturday.